Indeed, the honor is mine to give a brief overview of the Fire and Rescue Services Summer Safety Camp over the past 15 years. It must be noted that 15 years is not 15 days. This is certainly a remarkable achievement and testifies of the fire department's dedication and commitment to cultivating a culture of safety through the shaping and molding of the minds of our nation's youth. And this year's theme is quite fitting. 15 years of cultivating a culture of safety. I can personally recollect the summer of 2002 when, having joined the ranks in February of that said year, when the lone pioneer, then woman fire substation officer Natalie Fore, hosted the first ever summer safety camp. It was but just a handful of children, not more than 20. The topics too were few and limited. But over the years, the program has expanded and evolved into the life-impacting event that we are seeing today. Undoubtedly, many lives were impacted and shaped in some way since the inception. The age criterion ranges from 5 to 11, and so it is safe to assume that young adults who are presently 20 years of age attended the very first camp held in 2002. They were taught life-saving skills that they would have imparted to families and friends in their respective communities, thus initiating the culture of safety. Since then, 20 children have turned into an historic figure of 500 children who are gathered here today. The program commenced on July 10th, 2017 and ends today, 14 July 2017, for the St. Kitts Division. In Nevis, however, the program was held July 3rd to 7th, 2017 at Jessup's Community Center in Nevis. The Summer Safety Program Coordinator, Fire Substation Officer, Mr. Lesroy Keynes, and his hard-working planning committee decided for the very first time to expand the duration of the program from the usual 3 days to 5 days in an effort to accommodate the growth of the program in respect to the growing number of attendees and the additional subject areas. The expansion of the duration is expected to remain in place going forward. Like over the years, the program offered various topics that were strategically geared towards safety. They include fire safety, water safety, traffic safety, disaster safety, and the newly introduced crime and violence. These subject areas were collectively delivered with our partners in national security, NEMA, Coast Guard, and the police force, respectively. The planning committee also added a new and exciting feature to this year's program as part of recognizing and commemorating our 15-year anniversary milestone. And as witnessed today, our children, in their large numbers, with their bright red t-shirts and banners, marched through the streets of the capital, signaling to the scores of onlookers that they are indeed the bearers of a safety culture that is permeating our communities and our society on a whole. Indeed, our cultivation of a safety culture over the past 15 years is bearing fruit. The march has ended, and we have converged once again to bring down the curtains on yet another exciting camp. But before we do, let us reflect on the fact that this program has been sustained for 15 long years. Our organization, St. Kitts Nevis Fire and Rescue Services, has played a critical role in positively molding and shaping young minds. We have contributed to national development, as our program has touched and impacted countless lives in making the right decisions and becoming good and productive citizens. Yes, this program has produced respectable and uniform-careered individuals who are now members of national security entities, in particular, the Fire and Rescue Services, our very own organization. Let it be recorded that in an era where crime has spiked to unprecedented levels, our organization is doing its part to curb crime by molding minds. Chief Ogaro, Deputy Fire Chief, Acting Mr. Abia Samuel, and the entire organization say thanks to all the stakeholders who have made this program a success and worthwhile. I thank you.